And Bridget, in foreign policy, do you agree with Australia abstaining from the UN vote on the Palestine ceasefire and the reasons for doing so?
Yeah, no, I don't agree. Australia should have voted no on this. I think it's an absolutely weak and very flaccid decision by a government and a foreign affairs minister and a prime minister, quite frankly, who are weak on this issue and have been weak from day one. We are heading towards a year since the October 7 massacre and Israel's very measured response in consideration of what happened on that day. And the fact that Australia is running around trying to amend a motion, is abstaining rather than sending what it should have been sending, which is a strong signal to the globe, to Israel, but as importantly here at home, that we do stand with our ally Israel in this war, and we do stand for the principles of freedom and democracy, and that if you are a sovereign nation, you have a right to defend yourself, which is exactly what's happening. So no, I do not support the government's stance on this. Now, if Fiji and Papua New Guinea can stand with Israel and vote against this motion, then it beggars belief, the weak response by this government.
I guess they have different demographics and less to consider politically.
Well, I think if we're going to actually be making foreign policy decisions of this magnitude based on domestic political outcomes, I think then you've lost the plot from a foreign policy perspective. That should be above needing to win seats in Western Sydney. It should be above the Labor Party, feeling the pressure of the Islamic vote in certain areas. It actually needs to be standing up. This is actually probably more a response of the Labor Party against the Greens' stance on these issues. And they're competing against the Greens, not just in federal inner city seats, but at the upcoming Queensland state election. There's going to be a lot of issues where the Greens and the Labor Party are going to head, and who can out-left each other is sort of the talk du jour. And that's concerning because of that internal political fight, they're making appalling decisions on the floor of the UN.
Yes, that's reality. Thank you so much for your time. Bridget McKenzie, Nationals Senate Leader.